In a shocking and unprecedented settlement, the federal government has agreed to pay $116 million to over 100 women who endured horrifying sexual abuse at a now shuttered federal prison in Dublin, California, a facility so corrupt it earned the disturbing nickname, the Rape Club. This marks the largest amount ever paid by the federal government for misconduct within the prison system, with each survivor receiving an average of $1.1 million in damages. The abuse at the Federal Correctional Institution in Dublin came to light after an FBI investigation in 2021. 8 prison employees, including high-ranking officials, were charged with sexually abusing incarcerated women. Among them was the prison's former warden, Ray Garcia, who was convicted of sexually assaulting inmates, groping them, forcing them to pose naked, and lying to the FBI. Garcia's trial revealed chilling details of a culture of sexual abuse that Judge Yvonne Gonzalez described as pervasive. Garcia was ultimately sentenced to prison, but for many survivors, the trauma of what happened at FCI Dublin continues to linger. Attorney Jessica Pride, who represented many of the women, said this settlement is about more than just financial compensation. It sends a powerful message that sexual abuse in prisons will not be tolerated. Yet, she believes this is just the tip of the iceberg, as dozens of officers who worked at FCI Dublin remain on administrative leave. New claims of abuse are still emerging. Survivor Amy Chavira, one of the many women who participated in the settlement, spoke out saying, "We were sentenced to prison. We were not sentenced to be assaulted and abused." For her and so many others, the monetary settlement is just one step toward healing, but the scars remain. Some survivors are still incarcerated, others have been deported and separated from their families, and the trauma persists. In addition to the financial settlement, a class action lawsuit has pushed the Bureau of Prisons to adopt major reforms. A court-appointed monitor will oversee facilities to ensure accountability, and the agency publicly acknowledged that sexual abuse and retaliation were rampant at FCI Dublin. This settlement is a pivotal moment, not just for survivors of FCI Dublin, but for the entire federal prison system. It's a reminder that even behind bars, human rights must never be ignored or violated. As Jessica Pride so aptly put it, this $116 million settlement represents 116 million reasons why the Bureau of Prisons needs to prioritize the safety and dignity of those in their care. This story is far from over, and as survivors continue to come forward, the fight for justice persists.